What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Playmates toys. 11-inch Kong of Skull Island. Alright, my zillions, it's the second of these Playmates toys. New Godzilla and Kong line figures that I'm getting to do. I bought this and Space Godzilla together last weekend. And I hope to find more soon. That's not up to me. It's up to distribution, and well, it's sort of up to me to get out to a Walmart, which is not close. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? I'm glad to have found two to start with. We got the big Kong here. There is a smaller, 6-ish inch version. I guess they're like 6 inches version of it. I would love to get that as well. I'd love to get them all. But we do have this big Kong, and he's not bad. He is not bad at all. Let's get into the review. Looking at Kong in full here, you can see he's proportioned pretty well. I think Playmates did a nice job here in that regard. So that is pretty cool. I see nothing wrong here at all. Taking a look at it a little closer, I think it's pretty well done. He's an angry Kong. The smaller one is a little more subdued, so you get a couple different looks here, which is good. I'm really glad. I don't know if the body shapes, again, I don't have that one here right now, are the same. I don't know if the same sculpt, just upsized with a different head. Don't know that at all. You could tell me if you know it already. I didn't really look into it. I'd rather get that one first and then, then talk about it a little further. But I think the sculpt is pretty nice throughout. I think they did a really cool job here. It looks the part. It's not overly complicated in detail here, but there is a lot of detail. And this is a new sculpt here. I did look at it compared to the Leonard Toys version from a few years back, and it is different. I thought, it might have been possible that they used the base mold for that to create this because of what I said in the Space Godzilla review. Please go check that out. I'm not going to repeat all that stuff again about the whole controversy. Hey, big guy. So yeah, I looked into that. So it is a new mold, and that is pretty cool. So whether or not they use the same one for the smaller one, that's something different. They could do that. But this looks pretty good. As you can see, there's some nice paintwork here in the chest. You got the 3 scratches, which I wish were sculpted in, instead of just painted on. It's very evident that it is painted on. But the detail behind that is very nice. I do like the black shading across. I think that looks pretty good. You do get black at the fist that it blends well into the brown. I think that looks pretty good. Same thing with the feet. Not bad at all. You don't get anything but screw holes in the back. It is what it is. For this style figure, I don't mind that. And then the head sculpt, overall, looks pretty decent. Teeth are fine. Tongue is good. You got black around the mouth here. And then you got gray. It blends well into the gray. And then the eyes have orange and the black pupils. They are a little bit far apart on mine. They're not quite centered. So not super far apart, but you can notice it depending on, the angle and stuff. The ears painted fine. And the overall sculpt, I think, is a nice menacing. It's got a nice menacing head here. So I dig it. In the packaging, he's kind of standing like this. And I almost thought he had, some crazy, thunder punch thing going on. But he does not. Overall, though, I like the look of this Kong. Articulation is fairly standard here. You get the head. You got swivels at the shoulders and at the wrists, swivels at the legs and at the feet. So not bad, not bad. You get some, a little bit more than your standard vinyls, and that's fine. And like the Space Godzilla, this is not a vinyl at all. So there's that to take into consideration. It is a, you know, hollow-ish plastic. You know, kind of a lot like the Jakks Godzilla toy from last year. Kind of like that, like the bigger one. And we will take a look at these two together with that. So this with that. So yeah, that's the type of plastic you're getting. I like it. I think it works for this line. It's fun to get more toys like this, you know, that kind of all go together. For your size comparisons, here is with the Mezco Kong, the SH Monster Arts Kong, YMSF Neo Kong, the McFarlane Toys Kong, the Lannard Toys Kong, the Reborn T-Rex, the Mattel Indoraptor, the fellow Playmates Space Godzilla, the Monster King series Godzilla 2019, and finally the Jakks Godzilla 2019. And I really do like how these two face off here. I don't know if this is gonna be the exact height. I think he might be even smaller than this, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this might be good, guys. I think this might be very, very good. And it feels like the same materials, so they feel really, really cool together. And my final thoughts, I like this Kong. I think they did a good job here. You know, very minor issues, nice mold, works as Kong. It might not be super posable or anything, but it works enough for, you know, it looks good for the shelf. And, you know, I didn't even mention it, but, you know, this line, it's made for the kids. So I think the kids are gonna really like this one. It's very, very, very cool. So it's nice to have another big Kong in the collection. And it makes me look forward to getting the small one as well. So there you go, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Definitely go out and get this one. I think it's a very cool piece. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Become a Zillion today. Till next time, peace out, peeps.